Hey guys, it's Brandon with Lakeview Plumbing. Hey, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's seen my video, that have left comments, and especially those that have gone to my website and actually bought the tool. I'm happy to report that everyone has really liked it. I've had videos and comments and emails saying how people have loved it and have thought it's been a great tool. So anyway, I have had several comments on people wanting to see it in the real world, if it really works as well as I say it does. So I am here in a threeplex in Springville, Utah today. It's probably about 35-year-old building. You can tell this Moen valve and trim has been on here a little while, and you can also see it is leaking pretty bad. I just want to show you guys how I use my tool in real life and how it can save you a ton of time. I'm going to go shut the water off and then I'll be back in a second. Okay everybody, I've got the water turned off. It's just taking a second to drain out. So I thought I'd go ahead and show you the whole process. Sometimes, depending on how this is roughed in, this valve actually protrudes out far enough to where you don't have to take this trim plate off in order to get this retaining clip out, but this one, the clip is far back in there, so I'm going to actually have to take the trim plate off as well. Okay, so the important part is you have to remember to take this retaining clip out so that you don't damage anything. Put it somewhere safe. Take this little washer out. Here's my tool, exactly as it comes in the package. You run it out to when you can just see the threads protruding out the end. For a cartridge like this, which is the Moen 1225, you're going to want to use this insert that comes with the tool. I disconnect, put that in. Make sure you hold this straight. Pull it all the way up. And then you just put it in reverse. And that's how you get the old cartridge out. Go ahead and pause it. Okay, so after you've extracted the old cartridge out, that's basically the hardest part of this job, right? So then you just kind of unscrew this out. And you're basically done with this tool. I like to store it like that. And then it just goes right back in. And there you go. You want to make sure that you store it dry. You don't want to leave it wet because you don't want anything to rust up. Okay, so after you've got the old one out, I like to feel around in there and make sure you don't have any pieces of the old gasket. You can see by when I pulled this out, the old gasket was kind of chewed up, and it probably did this ripping that cartridge out as well. So you want to make sure that you get all of that out. Go ahead and pause it. Okay, I had to pause that because there was a piece of this gasket that was torn off, most likely from here. So you want to make sure that you get all of the everything out of there and that it's nice and clean and good in there. These cartridges generally come with a light lube on them from the factory, so if not, you'll want to lube it. But this one's lubed pretty good, so you just go ahead and push it in, and then oh, here it is. This comes with this little tool from Moen. You kind of push it in and get it aligned up correctly, and you put your retaining clip back in. Okay. There we go. Okay, we'll go turn the water on and make sure that that new cartridge holds. Alright, the water's back on. The new cartridge is in, nothing's dripping, so you can tell you're good to go. The last thing you need to do is you need to test to see if you need to orient this cartridge so that hot's hot and cold's cold, and that's just something you're just going to have to test out as you're putting your trim back together again. And then put everything back together the same way that I took it off. But anyway, yeah, that's basically how you replace a Moen 1225 cartridge. Made very easy with my Lakeview cartridge puller. If you like that, please visit my website and buy one. I think you'll like it.